little bit about China in the context of India, particularly because of the changed situation in the last 3 years since the Galwan incident at the border happened in 2020. There is a perception, there is a school of thought here in India which says the Chinese are poking and testing, and the more India is moving in the American orbit or becomes closer to America strategically, then it just incentivizes them to try and do that more, to be more militarily adventurous. What would you say to that?
If you choose to adopt the model of appeasement, you'll have more Chinese aggression. What does Xi Jinping respect? Does he respect someone who shows up and pays a tithe, an offering, bends the knee? Or does he respect someone who stands up and says, no, I'm the leader of Latvia. I'm the leader of Bangladesh. I'm the leader of America or India. And I'm going to damn well do the things I need to do to make sure that my people are served well. That's the place with which you can have conversations with Chinese leadership. You can't have relations with the Chinese leadership when you tell the Chinese leadership, no, it turns out we just want to talk more. And yeah, we're happy to let you run vessels into the Philippines. We're happy to let you make cockamamie statements about the South China Sea. I mean, just ludicrous statements about the South China Sea. More ludicrous than thinking that NATO was going to invade Russia. Right? These are propaganda campaigns intended to do what Chinese Communist Party intends. This isn't about military power. Military power matters. You must have it. This is a check the block, have to have it. India must have it. We must have it. The West must have it. But this is about, this is a larger hegemonic play by Chinese Communist Party. This is about corrupting trading systems, make sure that the currencies that are used are no longer the traditional currencies, to make sure that energy flows work the way that every international organization is run by the Chinese Communist Party. I would laugh at my team when they would come in and talk to me about these climate change summits. I want to debate climate change here today. We just got a few minutes left. But does anybody think for a moment that a Chinese signature on the Paris Climate Accords is worth a damn? Does anybody think, how many coal-fired power plants have the Chinese shut down since they've signed that agreement? Let's all just deal in reality, not fantasy. This would be my first ask in dealing with China. Observe what they do, not what they tell you in the China Daily Times or the China Global News. Observe what they do. They are the most polluting nation in the world. They have no capacity to generate enough energy for themselves. They are using the Belt and Road Initiative to achieve political influence around the world. And we should acknowledge that they have the world's second largest economy, albeit troubled, a huge population, although declining soon. And we should recognize that the Chinese people deserve better. And if we can keep those thoughts in our head, there is a model where we, Europe, South Korea, Japan, Australia, I'm sure I'll leave somebody out, India, Singapore, the United States, Canada, we can build at a model for the world that gives us another 75 years where we get to live our lives in the way that we so choose.
But I just want to take off from what Bodhi was asking you a moment ago. But if you were Xi Jinping and you're in Beijing and you're looking at these two wars, the Russia-Ukraine war and the Israel-Hamas war, in a sense, it also has tested or shown to the world the limits of American power and American persuasion. So if you're Xi Jinping and you're looking at these wars and you're saying, you know, America, the most preeminent power in the world, is not able to get the outcomes in this war. It's not able to help Ukraine in a way that Ukraine can win this war. It's not able to stop Israel from, causing all these mass civilian casualties. What then stops Xi Jinping from saying, okay, let me try and see if I can take Taiwan back?
Good partners and friends and American leadership. That's what's failed. I spoke about this already. This is the deterrence that failed. I agree. Xi Jinping observes that not just America, don't put this just on America. It's not fair. It's also dangerous, more importantly than not being fair. All of us have a responsibility to say, no, we have to go win these things.